Alrighty, everybody. So we just went through and submitted the new student essay using Google Docs, but now I want to show you guys how to do that using Adobe Scan. And this is what you're going to do to upload your homework for your workbook and all of that. So what you have to do first is download the Adobe Scan app, and it's this little blue icon with the kind of white triangle in the middle, and it says Adobe Scan. So this is what you're going to be selecting to scan your documents. Again, you have to have a smartphone in order to do this. And the reason that I'm having you use Adobe Scan rather than take a picture is because Adobe Scan will immediately transfer that scan to a PDF. It'll convert it to a PDF, which is the best version to submit on LMS, PDF or doc. If you take a picture with your phone, it's going to come up as a JPEG. And I usually can't read JPEGs or PNGs on LMS. It comes up like as a blank gray image. So if you don't submit it as a PDF or a doc and you use something else to submit, more than likely I'm going to send it back to you and tell you that I can't view it. So again, that's the reason for using the Adobe Scan. So what I want to do here is I'm just going to grab the workbook. This is your homework that we use for the module, what you're going to be using to complete your homework. And let me just go into that homework section so you can kind of see. So if we scroll down to homework, you guys are going to be doing day 1 through day 4 homework, and it's all due at the end of your week. And your workbook is where you're going to be doing this. So for this one, it's chapter number 3, workbook page 21. So like if I were to go to page 21, that's the one that you should, this is recommendations. I want you to spread it out into 4 days. Like you shouldn't do all of your homework on day 4. It's going to be a lot. You can do it whatever way you want. But it's not, all of these pages are due at the end of the week. It's not like you turn into this one, day 1 today and day 2 tomorrow. No, you turn everything in at the end of the week by Thursday. So chapter 3, this is the first page in, sorry guys, it's kind of hard to see with my background. This is the first page in your workbook. Oh my goodness. And it's definitions of words, of word parts. So you can write in this workbook, you guys, you bought this workbook, this is yours. So this is what you'll use to complete your homework. Now, this is why I recommend to use Adobe Scan, because without Adobe Scan, you'd have to type this. If you prefer to type your homework, you can. And I even have that here in this submittal window. So it says here that, that this is what we're filling out. But again, you can do this on your workbook. You can also type it. It's completely up to you. Now, if I want to use Adobe Scan, I'm going to click into Adobe Scan, the app. It's going to bring it up like so. And it's automatically going to bring up a camera. This is the PDF scanner. So what you're going to do is make sure that it says document, that you've selected that you're going to scan a document. Once you have it at that setting, you can hover it above the document that you want to scan, and it will scan it for you. It might flash. And then it'll show you with an outline the image that it just took. So it's showing my workbook that I just scanned and the outline that it has along it. And I can edit this if I need to, if it's cutting off my page too much or anything. If I want to scan more pages, right? Because this is page 21 through 25. So I'm going to have to scan multiple pages. It says in the center, keep scanning. So you want to press that button, keep scanning. And that will then let you scan your second, third, fourth, however many pages you need to scan. And that'll keep it together in one document so you don't have to repeat this process over and over. So I'm going to do that one more time. And I'm going to scan this second page now. Okay, scanned my second page. Again, I can adjust the outlines and stuff like that. I'm going to press keep scanning because there's a few pages here that we need to submit. And again, just hover it over. Let it take that scan. It might flash. Okay. I've done 3 pages. There was 5 total. So you would want to do that for all 5 or however many you have for that week. Once you're done, let's say you've scanned all your pages now, then you're going to press the blue Save PDF button. When you do that, it's going to show you saving as a PDF, it's loading, and then it'll bring you into a document window where it'll show you the documents that you just scanned. It'll save it in the same document. And it's going to give you the option to share. When you press the share button, you can send a copy. It says share a copy down here at the bottom. So again, you press share up here at the top next to the document that you just scanned. And then at the bottom, press share a copy. It'll then load a file and it's going to ask you, how do you want to share it? You have to have your Gmail or whatever email on your phone in order to email it to yourself. So I'm going to press mail because I want to mail it to myself. And it's going to put it in an email for me and attach that document to the email. So I'm going to send it to myself because I want to get it on my computer. Okay. And then I press send. And it saves it in here. And guys, it'll save all of your previous scans and documents in here as well. So you can always go back to your previous scans if you need them again, need them to get resent, whatever it is. So now that I've sent that to myself, if I go back to my email, let's see if it's gone here yet. Here it is. So this is the email I just sent myself, you guys, from the Adobe Scan app. If I click on the document, this is what I just did. I just scanned, obviously it's not filled in, the homework. And look at how nice that scan is. I can read that very easily. This is why I have you do it as a PDF, because it is the clearest version that you can use for me to be able to view it. So very nice. From here, I can click up here and press this download button. And then this is where I got to do it again. My computer's a little funky. I got to press it twice. I press download again, and then I can save it onto my desktop and we'll say this is homework for week 1. Okay, press save. And just like that, now we have that homework from week number 1 as a PDF scanned into your computer and saved. So easy to do that. Now, when we go to submit it, it's the same process as when we were submitting the other documents. Oh, and I do like to actually minimize it because I do like to have it on the desktop. I just think it's easier that way. So let's go back to the module. Okay, so now we're back with the homework. Just scanned it, just completed it, sent it, saved on the desktop. Now I can come here to week number 1, press add a submission. Scroll down again. And this is where we're at the option where I can either drag and drop. It's loading here. Beautiful. I can also press the add file right below file submissions and choose it from here. Select it, choose it, and upload it. And then pressing save changes will submit. There we are, submitted for grading. So as you guys can see, it's super easy to do while using Adobe Scan to get any of your assignments that were either handwritten on paper or done in your workbook. Now you can do this also with your discussions. I do have students that like to handwrite their discussions, and that's fine. Your discussion posts are here under the discussion section. And you're just going to answer the question and put the answer, you know, let's say you hand wrote your answer here, half a page of notes. So to upload your discussion, you're going to press add a discussion topic. And if you were just typing it, you would just type it down here and type the subject and all that. If you're uploading a document, you can insert, you can either link it or you can even insert it here by entering the URL, which I don't have. Let me see here. Let's see. Oh, sorry, my bad. I have to press advanced. I'm so sorry. I'm like, wait, where is it? In order to do this, if it's handwritten, you have to scroll down. This is if you're going to type it in here. You could do the subject and you could type it. If you would rather handwrite it, make sure that you do the scanning process that we just did and you have it on the desktop, and come down and press the advanced button. When you press advanced, scroll on down again. It then gives you the attachment section, just like we did for the other assignments. And you would do the same thing. You can drag and drop, and you can press add to add it. So super easy. Again, all you have to do is press advanced settings when you go to post and forum for the discussion if you'd rather do it that way. But that is a summary on how to use Adobe Scan and upload those assignments onto your LMS account, either homework, discussion, or really your term project as well, assignments here.